Hey y'all, this is Kim with Creative Escapades. Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. Let's jump right into our video and see what we can create. I am ready to add the finishing touches to my acrylic pour pumpkin that I did. I did come back in with some rose gold and just touched up a few of the areas around just to give it a little bit of shimmer and shine. And this is the ColorArte Extreme Sheen Rose Gold. And I love that little bit of sparkle that it provides. And I'm ready to work on the leaves right now. And thinking I'll attach them like this, but I want them to have some color, but I want them to stand out from whatever colors that I already have on the pumpkin. So I decided to do it in the ColorShift paints, and I got the green flash and the emerald flash, and I'm going to start off with the green flash. I actually end up not using the emerald and doing some things a little bit different, but I kind of like this. This will make the leaves stand out a little bit as a added design feature to the pumpkins, and I like the way that it shifts that color, and it has just a little bit of a gold look in it, so I think it'll look really nice even though it's lighter green than the green that I have on the pumpkin. And next I'm going to add just some highlights of this Liquitex heavy body bronze. And I'm just going down the center of the leaf and then just around the edges and just kind of dry brushing it onto top of the green flash. And I think it will give it more of a leaf vein look to it. Don't want a whole lot, just want it to have that hint that you can see just the hint of a vein. And next I'm going to use the Resin Art Luster Pigments in Salted Caramel and in Tiger's Eye, and going to get that mixed up and let it set. That's what I will stream onto the pumpkin after I get the layer of resin on there. And I'm using Marine Resin, and I'm just going to stream it onto the pumpkin. Not going to pour it. But before I do, I forgot to paint the stem of the pumpkin, so I'm mixing the green flash and the bronze together and just give it another little different look. It will be similar to the leaves, but because I did mix it together to make it stand out a little bit different. And I used the hot gun on it air gun to dry quickly. So I'm putting the first coat of resin on here, and I'm just streaming it on and then using my hand and going all around it, making sure that it's covered the bottom of it. And I don't want to put a lot on here at one time because I don't want to have a lot of drips on the bottom when I get done. And I'm not using my heat gun, I'm only using my torch, just enough to pop any bubbles that I see. I want to make sure that, like I said, that I don't have it just running off the bottom and then I got drips everywhere. I'm going to add some resin to the leaves as well, so that they have a nice little shiny coat on. And I just drizzled it on there and smoothed it with my fingers. And we're doing the second layer of the resin on the pumpkin. And I'm doing this slowly. I know it looks like I'm going really fast, but I'm not. Just little bits at a time, drizzling it on there and then popping the bubbles. making sure I don't have any bare spots. Then I let it rest in between, and this is the third and final layer. And just going to smooth it all around again. And then heat it up real quick just with the torch so that I can make sure I have no bubbles. And then I'm going to use the stir stick and again just drizzle the tiger's eye and the salted caramel. Just let it roll down off the edges, off the sides, and then I use the torch and just hit it just a little bit where those streams are at so that it kind of blows it out and allows it to blend in down the side of the pumpkin. Don't want solid strips of this, I just want little streams of it here and there. And then I'm periodically coming back and checking on the underneath and making sure that any drips that I see, I get them off. Taking the leftover salted caramel and the tiger's eye, and I'm again giving a little more detail to the leaves so that it looks like it has some veins in there, and just highlighting that a little bit for another design element, adding a little bit more to the pumpkin itself. You can see there when I hit it with that torch, it just kind of heats it up just enough to thin it out and allow it to run down the edge, and then leaves a nice, just a sheen of that salted caramel or the tiger's eye. And then I'm adding a little bit to the leaves, and then I'm going to let these set and cure for a little bit. And here it is finished. After I let it get to a tacky stage, I took the leaves and then just laid them into the resin on the pumpkin and let them attach to it, and it turned out great. I love it. These pictures here are without the flash, and this is with the flash, so you can see the shimmer of the tiger's eye and the salted caramel. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click like and share. I always appreciate that so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and ring that bell. You'll get notified when I upload future videos. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below in the comment section. I love your feedback. I'd like to hear what you think, how you feel about what I'm doing, and I thank you for it. You help my channel grow when you do that. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next creative escapade. Bye bye for now.